Hi, this is not a very good hunting channel. Going out today in the snow to see if I can track me a deer. Otherwise, just going out for a nice walk. Stay tuned. So, I'm out in some more crown land. This is more public or more used crown land. Snowmobiles, ATVs, and stuff like that. Somebody's been walking through here, probably going by the snow yesterday evening. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people walk their dogs here and stuff. But it's mid-morning on Sunday, last day of muzzle loading season, and so I'm going out to try to track one down. We got a bunch of snow during the week, so I didn't try going back to the stand where I was hunting, just because of where I parked my truck. It'd be too full of snow right now. So I figured try this spot out, try to end out the muzzle loading season, and see if I can find any fresh tracks, and then try following them and see what happens. But yeah, we'll got the camera up there. There's an old one, and see how it goes. This spot is brand new to me. I haven't scouted this spot. Oh, nice! You can see the sun coming out. This spot is new to me, so the trail goes on for a while. Whoa, this must be an old ATV trail. It's very ruddy. I guess I'll step in the water. This trail goes on for quite a ways. Then it gets to kind of like a more open area in a loop. Now that's like, I want to say 4 kilometers from my truck. Now, depending on how fast I'm walking, it's probably going to take me about an hour to get back. So I don't know if I'll make it all the way to the loop. There's another entrance to this place further up, closer to that loop, but then it's a 1 kilometer walk to the loop. So I'm not seeing anything here. I might walk back and then take my car the rest around, or my truck, and take it around. So far, I'm not really seeing anything. Yeah. So we got a bunch of snow earlier in the week, and then a little bit more last night. So it doesn't look like it's too used. So yeah, like I said, this is the final day for muzzle loader. And again, I don't know this area. I don't know if this is any good at this time of year. Any good in general, at least this location. I had to drive a bit further than my other spot, but wow, it's opening up here. Yeah, so I had to drive a little bit further, but this area is a big parcel of crown land. So even though was it some rock over there? Maybe I should cross. Even though I never checked this area might not be good, there's still lots and lots that I can check in this area. So if this is I might walk a few hours and not see a single track, then I'll know, maybe try a different section of this crown land. But yeah, here, look. It's a really nice spot. That looks like it's like a marsh. What's this? Old and small. But yeah, it stopped snowing a little while ago, so that's good because if anything walks through and there's no snow in it, I know it's pretty fresh. But keep going, and oh, there's the marsh. So whatever marshy area it is. Here. But yeah, this is a snowmobile trail. But luckily it's the early part of the season. There's not going to be any snowmobilers on it yet. The snow isn't deep enough, so it should be pretty quiet. Well, those tracks I had been following, I think someone walking their dog the other night, they stopped. So all this is fresh. I'll give you a shot of it. turn around here? So I just walked in through the marsh area. Went right through there. I came in here because those are my prints. Just I wanted to see what was underneath the canopy, to see what was if there's anything bedding in here or tracks. Or I found a small set of tracks. Where are they? Oh yeah, they went around. There. They head off into there, but they're small and old. They would have been made. They're pretty full of snow, and not too much snow gets in here. The snow on the ground is much more shallow than the snow out in the open area. So I'm gonna come back, go back to the main trail, keep walking up there. Jesus. Whoa. I can see why. I can see why people don't bring backpacks when they're doing this kind of stuff. But this is really my first tracking attempt. So I brought pretty much extra of everything. I don't want to be caught out here, go through some ice and not have anything extra, because it's a ways to my truck. So maybe in time I'll get better at it and know what I should be taking and what I shouldn't be taking, especially with the area. But it is pretty wet, even parts that aren't in the marsh, like just the roadway itself, or roadway, the ATV trail, and well, I guess they call it like a forest access road. But yeah, it's flooded in a lot of spots too. So back out in the open again, right at the marsh. Wow, what a beautiful morning. Yeah, I'll get back to the main trail and go from there. I've been tracking what I think are two little guys. Unless it's a doe and a fawn, or just two fawns. But they're not big. They were going underneath some things without knocking over any snow off the branch above it. And it's pretty short, so. And the tracks are pretty small, but I was having fun just dragging them off. They're kind of heading back toward the road, so I'll follow them as far as they go towards the road, and then the snowmobile trail. I'll follow them towards the trail, and if they veer off, I'll keep going. That way I can keep going on the trail. But they were pretty fresh tracks. Okay, I'm just taking a little break here. I'm back at the road, or the trail, I should say. Yeah, taking a little bit of a break. I brought my cushion. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be walking around covering my back orange. Like, you have to be able to be seen in 360 degrees. So I brought my seat, and I just have that hanging off of my backpack in the back. So that way I'm covered. I'm gonna have a drink, cool off a little bit. I don't want to get too overheated walking around. It's not supposed to be very hot today, or cold. So I'm just wearing my Scree hard scrabble jacket, the Fanatic, and then I have the First Light kiln underneath. So not very much. I knew I was going to be doing a lot of walking today, so I didn't dress very, very warm. I have some warmer stuff in my pack. I have one of the AIM-FAD puffy jackets. It's windproof and it's pretty good insulation. I was actually wearing that on my tree stand hunt, my second one without the Fanatic gear. So I was wearing basically this setup, but with the AIM-FAD puffy jacket and a heated vest underneath that. So over top of the Fanatic and those. And I did pretty good. Now my legs were not too well. It was not so much my legs. My feet were cold. I was wearing my Tidewee waders, my neoprene waders, and I found my feet were getting really cold. I didn't wear enough hair, sort of thick enough socks in that, so that kind of killed me at the end of that hunt. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. The scree isn't windproof. It's also not waterproof. It has like a DWR finish on it, but yeah, it's not windproof. So I like that puffy jacket is windproof as well. So it adds a good insulation and a wind blocking layer to my setup. But yeah, today, like I said, just taking a walk with the buckstalker. I don't know what the situation is going to be at the marsh. I have gotten a few other pictures, so that was nice. So maybe once the temperatures drop and the ice around it freezes over good, then I can think about walking a little bit further. Just going to take a little break here, cool down, and then I'll press on. I'm not at the loop yet, but I'm almost at the loop. I call it a loop, but I want to walk around there and see what that's like. That's an old blind somebody set up. We're there too. Pretty interesting spot. There's a truck there. It's right about where the loop is, and there's footprints walking to the other direction. So on like the left side of the loop. So I'm going to keep walking to the other side, and I'm gonna, if they keep walking the entire loop, we're gonna run into each other. So I'll go down this way and then go left and see what that loop is. But that's a good sign there's a truck out here, so if that truck came in, then my truck should be able to come in too. And then I don't have to walk so damn much. Okay, I scrapped the loop. There was another smaller trail that went south. Then the loop was heading north, coming back around to the same road, the main trail that was on, that I saw the truck. So I followed this little trail south, and it's supposed to lead, well, I think it's supposed to lead to this clearing, like a big clearing, I don't know, rocky or sandy or something. I haven't got there yet, but I just came through this nice clearing, and it looks really, really nice, like open hardwoods, very secluded. It's a long walk to get in here. I'll do a panoramic. So the trail goes down that way, coming down here, and then down there, so this is like a ridge. It goes down there a ways and then back up that direction. But here, nice and open, and I saw a bunch of smaller tracks. Down there, so they'd all be in there, the tracks. There's a bunch of deadfalls over here that look like great bedding spots, but I'm gonna follow this trail. Hopefully it gets to that clearing, and I'm slowly running out of daylight. I'm gonna have to start making my way back. Unfortunately, it's too big to cover in one go. So I'm gonna try to get to that clearing I saw on the map. If not, I'll just watch the time and then I'll call it and I'll just start heading back, because I think I'm at almost 6 kilometers now from the truck, and not the end of the world to walk 6 kilometers, but I don't really want to be doing it in pitch dark. Although, once I get to the road, it's easy enough to follow. It'll lead me right to my truck. But yeah, this place is beautiful. I really like this spot. And like good trees to put my hang on stand. Lots of good cover. What is that? Go check it out. There's like a little shelter bit built here in memory of someone who passed away. Maybe he was a volunteer here. It looks like there was a tree stand or something up here. Wow, there's a lot of, underneath the snow, there's a ton of boulders. It's really hard to walk through this without slipping. So another clearing. That looks like a tree stand. An old dilapidated one. So I'm making my way along the trail. I think it leads down to that area that I'm looking for. But as I'm walking along the trail, I see this in the woods. I trust this. So it's overlooking. Maybe this ridge goes down that way, or a bench or whatever. The path is down that way, and as I was about here, I looked over and saw it. But yeah, it must be for this little ledge here. There's one down there too. So there's a little ledge, and then right there. So I wonder, maybe during gun season, this is a pretty good spot. I mean, for someone to go through the effort to build all that. Huh. Well, it's starting to snow now. Okay, well, I think the path is leading me to that little cleared area, but I'll see how it goes. If it starts to go away from here, I'm just going to turn back, start heading out of here. It's going to be dark soon. Cool stuff on this trip, man. So that was it for the day, pretty much. I headed back, and I saw, turned out to be some beavers in the marsh. I stopped and watched them for a little bit, but I was making good time, so I figured I'd duck off the trail one more time and do a little bit of a sit against a fence, and like a cedar fence that was built a long time ago, and see if I could see anything before it got too dark. But nothing came of that, so I headed back to my truck and drove out. I saw a couple more vehicles on the way out, but yeah, that was the extent of the day. So struck out again, but it was a pretty good scouting mission anyways, as far as I'm concerned. So I'll have to get back there either for archery or see how it goes next year. But either way, hope I can get back out someplace soon before the end of this season. So as always, thanks again, guys, for watching, and I hope you guys are having fun out there. Take care.